Let's go to page 189 and do number 1. So it says find two numbers differed by 3 and whose product is 88. So two numbers. So what you do is you set up your variable. So that first number equal to x. Now since they are different by 3, okay, so that means the second number will equal to x plus 3. You can use x minus 3 also, but it's easier to use plus. Okay, so again, two numbers, they are different by 3, and the product is 88. So that means the first times the second equal to 88. So from here, you can go ahead and multiply out because this factoring is no good because it's not equal to 0. So go ahead and multiply out. Okay, and make it equal to 0. So you got x squared minus plus 3x minus 88 equal to 0. You can go and do the factoring. So you get 3, you got negative 88. So you can start with 1 comma negative 88, 2 comma negative 44. 3 is not going to work. 4 comma negative 22 because this is twice as high, so this will be half of that. Okay. 5 not going to work. 6, 7, 8. So 8. So this is twice as high, this will be half of that. So but when you get here, you can see it's negative 3. So all you have to do is just switch the sign. So that's it. Okay, so when you're doing the factoring, so you're going to undo the first term, and whatever you see is whatever you put down. So it'll be plus 11 minus 8. So from here, you're going to get x equal to negative 11, and you're going to get x equal to 8. Now don't box this answer over here because this is two different sets of answers. Okay, so I'm going to color code for you. So x equal to negative 11, and this one x equal to 8. Okay, so when you come over here, so your first number is negative 11. So when you plus 3, it'll give you negative 8. Okay, so that's one set of answer. And when x equal to 8, the second number is x plus 3 will be 11. So that's your second set of answer. So you need to box your answer this way because there are two possible sets of answers. So okay, I color code for you so you don't get confused. Okay. Okay, let's go to number 3. Okay, now you're looking for two consecutive R integers. So again, you need to let x equal to the first number, and consecutive integer go by 2. So x plus 2 will be your second number. So you can set up your variables. Okay. And the reason you plus, even it's R number, but if you look at example, it's at 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. So you have to add 2 to get to the next number, right? So that's the reason for plus 2. So you can plus 2, it has to do with the increment, okay? Okay, so once you set it up, then it says the sum of the whose square is 74. The sum of their square. So sum of their square, so it means the first square and the second number square. So you can sum of their square equal to 74. Okay, so now this is not equal to 0. So you have to. So this means this is no good. So you have to multiply everything out and set it equal to 0 before you can before you can do the factoring. So you're going to get x squared plus, this will give you x squared plus 4x plus 4. Okay, again, because you square this, you get that. You square this, you get that, and the middle term you multiply this. Then let's go and minus 74 on the side to set it equal to 0. So you're going to get 2x squared plus 4x minus 70. Now notice all these are multiple of 2, so I'm going to divide to lower my numbers to make factoring a lot easier. So you get x squared plus 2x minus 35 equal to 0. And when you factor, okay, you're going to get 2 and negative 35. So you're going to get 7 comma negative 5. Again, if you don't see it right away, just start with 1, 2, 3 and just go down the list. Okay. So get two sets of parentheses, undo the first term, and you're going to get plus 7 minus 5. So from here, you're going to get x equal to negative 7, and you're going to get x equal to 5. Okay? So now you go back up here. So if the first number is negative 7, so next one will be plus 2, so it will be negative 5. Okay, so that's one set of answer. The next possibility is when x equal to 5. So if the first number is 5, the second number is plus 2, it will be 7. Okay? So you can make sure you get two sets. Don't just box this. Okay? This is not your final answer. So make sure you get the set of answer from each of these. So from this you get this. Okay? And from this you get that. So again, I color code for you so you can see, so you don't get confused. Okay, let's go to number 5. Okay, find the dimension of the rectangular plot. Okay, so again, when you see the word rectangle, let's go and draw the rectangle and label length, width, length, width. Okay, so again, as when you see the word rectangle, go and do that. Okay. It says if the length is 7 meters greater, if the length is 7 meters greater than its width, and each of the diagonal is 13 meters long. Okay. So when you say looking for dimension, means you're looking for the length and you're looking for the width. Okay, so that's what it means. Okay. So you can apply your Pythagorean theorem. Okay, whenever you see equal, that means you can use that, right? So if your Pythagorean theorem, right, a squared plus b squared equals to c squared. So let's go and do that. So again, a squared plus b, doesn't matter which is a, which is b, equal to 13 squared. Okay, so go and work it out. So this will give me 49. 7 squared is 49. The middle term is 14w. And the last term is w squared. And this will give you 169. Okay, so go ahead and make it equal to 0. So combine the like terms, so you get 2w squared plus 14w. And this will give you minus 120 equal to 0. Okay, so dividing by 2, so you get w squared plus 7w minus 60 equal to 0. Okay, then you go and do the factoring. Again, if it's not as obvious, just go ahead and start with 1. So 1 comma negative 60, 2 comma negative 30, 3 comma negative 20, 4 comma negative 15, 5 comma negative 12. So when you get over here, you can see that this number is correct, the sign is opposite. So do 12 comma negative 5. Okay, so you're going to get w, undo the first term, and whatever you see is whatever you put down. So from here you're going to get w equal to negative 12, and you're going to get w equal to 5. But because this is a physical object, so the measurement, the dimension cannot be negative, so this one is no good. So once you find that this is equal to 5, then you can find the length, right? The length is 7 plus w, so be 7 plus 5 will give you 12. And don't forget your label, right? It's meters. Okay, so be meters, right? Okay, and that's it. Okay, let's go to number 7. Okay, so two ships leave port. One sail due west. Okay, so it doesn't matter if you don't know the direction, but the proper direction would be the west is going this way. Okay, and the other due south, so it would be this one here. Okay, and sometime later they are 17 miles apart. So this is 17 miles apart. And it says one is 7 miles further from the pole than the other. So I'm going to call this x, and I'm going to call this x plus 7. Okay, so this is 7, and this is 7 further than the other. It doesn't matter which is. You can have x plus 7, but it doesn't matter. So you can use your Pythagorean Theorem. So you got a squared plus b squared equal to c squared. So a squared plus b squared to c squared. So work it out. So you got x squared plus 14x plus 49 equal to, and you're going to get the 17 square. So you get 289. Then after that, you need to make it equal to 0. So minus 289, minus 289. So combine the like terms. And this would be minus 240. Okay. Then you want to divide by 2 to lower your number so it's easier to factor. So you get x squared plus 7x minus 120 equal to 0. And so go ahead and do your master product. So you can start with 1 comma negative 120, 2 comma negative 60, 3 comma negative 40, 4 comma negative 30, 5 comma negative 24. When you get 6, right? Look at the 3, right? This is twice the size, so this will be half of that. So it'll be minus 20. Okay, do 7 cannot, so 8. You can look at the 4. This is twice the size, so this will be half of that. So it'll be minus 15. So when you get over here, you're going to get negative 7. So you can see the number is correct, but the sign is wrong. So you need to get 15 comma negative 8. So undo the first term. And so you're going to get plus 15 minus 8. So you get x equal to negative 15, x equal to 8. Now because this, again, this is deal with physical objects, so it cannot be negative. So x equal to 8. So how far are each one from the port? So if x equal to 8, the other one would be 15. So your answer would be 8 miles and 15 miles. Okay, let's go to number 9. Okay, so you have a right triangle, and the hypotenuse is 15, and one leg is 6 less than twice of the others. I'm going to call this x. So this one is 6 less than twice the other. Okay, so again, this is 6 less than twice the other. So how long is each leg? Okay, so you can use your Pythagorean Theorem. So a squared plus b squared equal to c squared. Work it out. So you get x squared plus, so you can use square this, you're going to get 4x squared. You square this, you're going to get plus 36. And your middle term, you minus 8, multiply everything together. So sign is negative. Number is 2 times 2 times 4 times 6 will give you 24. And variable is x. And after that, again, make it equal to 0. Okay, so combine the like terms. This will give me 5x squared minus 24x. And this will minus, so get your calculator. So 36 minus 225. So negative 189. Okay, so these numbers get kind of big. Okay, so let's go and do the factoring. So negative 24, your massive product is going to equal to 945 negative. Okay, again, so number is kind of big, but it's okay. Just go and work it through. So 1 comma negative 945, 2 cannot work. So 3 comma negative 315. So obviously all the evens are no good. So try 5. So it'd be negative 189. Okay, try 7. See if the 7 will work. Okay, so 7, negative 135. 9 would be negative 105. Okay, and 11 not going to work. Okay, so 12, 13, 14, try 15. Okay, so 945 divided by 15. Okay, so 15 is going to, okay, so 15 and you get 63. Okay, 18, so try, so keep going. So again, all the evens are no good, right? So 17, 19, 21. So 21, so you can do this, right? So 21 is 3 times SI, so this will be 1/3 of that. So divide this by 3, you get that. And this is it. Okay. Okay. So undo the first term. And this will be the inside because this is a multiple of 5, right? So this will be the inside, this is the outside. Okay, so you need to multiply this by negative 9. So 5 times negative 9 gives you negative 45. This one, the outside, you need to plus 21. Okay, so from here you're going to get x equal to 9. From here you're going to get x equal to negative 21 over 5, which is no good. Okay, so once you get x equal to 9, the other one would be just, so 2 times 9 minus 6, right? So 6 less than twice the other will equal to 18 minus 6, so equal to 12. Okay, so two of the leg would be 9 and also be 9 centimeters and 12 centimeters. Okay. And this is number 9. Okay, let's go to number 11. Number 11 is find the dimension of a square. So when you have a square, you can draw a square right away. It's going to be x, 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 right? Okay. It says so dimension of a square whose perimeter, so perimeter and area have the same numerical value. So perimeter and area have the same numerical value. Okay, so from here, perimeter, if you add all this together, so it would be 4x, right? You add all 4 sides to get perimeter. Area is side times side. Okay, so from here, go and make it equal to 0. Since the x squared is on this side, I'm going to move it over. So you got 0 equal to x squared minus 4x. Do the factoring and solve. So you got x equal to 0 and you got x equal to 4. And obviously this is not good, right? If x equal to 0, all you have is a dot. And so the dimension would be 4 by 4. Okay, so be 4. So each side equal to 4. So it's 4 by 4. Okay, 4, 4, and 4. Okay, let's go to number 23. Okay, number 23, you have to use this formula that is given. So h equal to k plus vt minus 4.9 t squared. Okay, so its projectile is fired from the ground level with upward velocity. So v equal to 58.8. Okay, after how many seconds would be, so height will equal to 98 meters above the ground. So you're looking for t. Okay, and it says explain the significance of 2 answers. Okay, so what happens is project going up. So when the height equal to 98, it occurs when it's one is when it's going up, one is going down. Okay, so over here, so this is the height equal to 98. Okay, so that's going to substitute everything in here. Okay, so h equal to 98 equal to k. K is your starting height. So starting height, you start over here. So k equal to 0. Velocity is 58.8 times time minus 4.9 t squared. Okay, so I'm going to move everything over to this side. So plus 4.9 t squared plus 4.9 t squared minus 58.8 t minus 58.8 t. Okay, so I got 4.9 t squared minus 58.8 t plus 98 equal to 0. Okay, so right now I have a decimal, so I'm going to get rid of the decimal, and I'm going to try to see if I can divide by 4.9. So if I divide by 4.9, so I get t squared. So let's see if it works. 58.8 divided by 4.9. Okay, so it comes out. So minus 12t plus 20 equal to 0. Okay, so now you can go and do the factoring. Okay, so negative 1, negative 20, negative 2, negative 10, and that's it. Okay, double check. Okay. So undo the first term. So you put this in here. So you're going to get t equal to 2, t equal to 10. Okay, again, so seconds. And the significance of that is t equal to 2 seconds is when it's going up. Okay, t equal to 10 is when it comes down. Okay. So this picture is probably more accurate. Maybe it's like this. Okay. Okay, because 2 and 10. So it looks like here's your 0. Okay. So here's 2 and this is 10. Okay, so it looks more like this than this. Okay. Okay, let's go to 25. Okay, a rocket is moving vertically, so it doesn't matter if vertically or at the arc. Okay, so you can, as you stretch out with the time, you can draw it this way. Okay, vertically with the speed, so v equal to 68.6 at an altitude of 500 meters. So k, so here's the ground right over here. Okay, so k equal to 500 meters. Okay, when it's feel exhausted, how many more seconds will elapse before the rocket is again at 500 meters? So right down here. Okay. So here's your h equal to 500 meters, and so you're looking for t equal to question mark. Okay, so that's the situation you have. So again, let's go and write it using the equation. So you get h equal to k plus vt minus 4.9 t squared. So h is 500, k is 500. So k is your starting height. H is a height at whatever the time that you're looking at. And this would be 68.6 t minus 4.9 t squared. So this will cancel out. So you got 0 equal to 68.6 t minus 4.9 t squared. Well, I'm gonna move everything to this side, so I'm flip it over. Okay, so plus 4.9 t squared minus 68.6 t. Okay, so I end up with on both sides. Okay, so I get 4.9 t squared minus 68.6 t equal to 0. And again, I don't like decimal, so that's going to try to divide by 4.9 and see what we get. So you got t squared minus, so 68.6 divided by 4.9 equal to 14. So minus 14t equal to 0. Again, do the factoring. So you got t equal to 0, and you got t equal to 14 seconds. And again, the t equal to 0 is when it at the start, right? And this is up to 14 seconds later. It's right over here. Okay, so answer would be t equal to 14 seconds.